Hey Libras, welcome to Tarot Hill. Welcome to the place where we empower the high vibers, all as well. Welcome to your collective reading for whenever you watch this. All right, it's all good. All right, let's see what's going on with the Libras. What is going on with the Libras? Actually, let me pull from the Oracle deck first. All right, what's up with the Libras? What do they need to know right now? Oh, okay, you're getting called out early. I'm sorry, Libras. Y'all getting called out, huh? All right, so we have laugh at your demons coming through. I'll pull this up a little bit. Okay. All right. I'm getting this energy of like you're getting in your own way. Your mind is playing tricks on you. You know, something like that happening there. We have forgive and forget, accept what's dying, and focus on success. With forgive and forget, I'm getting forgiving yourself. Okay. I feel like you feel bamboozled by your inner demons. You're seeing what your trash side is, you know, and coming to terms with that. Everybody has that moment, and this is yours, okay? The reason why it's coming up and it's no longer your blind spot, because I feel like it was running the show, you didn't realize it. It's coming up because now that's dying off, which is great. That means that you're growing out of this. You're busting out of this, like whatever this toxicity was for yourself. But now when you look back with this more, with more wisdom, you can look back at your old self and you're like, oh, cringe. Don't worry about that. Forgive yourself. Fucking move on, okay? We have focus on success. This is looking forward. Now you know better. You do better. That's ultimately what's happening here. You're reflecting on the old you, hating what you saw, and then saying, I know better. I'm going to do better moving forward. And that's it, all right? All right, let's see what else is going on. Let's get into the actual reading. What's going on with Libras? Oh, okay now, cards. We have the Page of Wands coming through. I'm going to put that back in. That came out like a book. All right, let's... Okay, books. My gosh. Can we get like one at a time or something? All right, so we got the Four of Cups coming through. So this is the overall energy coming through here. That Four of Cups coming on the reverse. Some of you guys, you might be reflecting on things that you missed out on. Things that you... opportunities that you might have fumbled, you know, things like that because of this toxicity. How you might have sabotaged certain things or you got in your own way. So that is coming up now, and that is causing a little bit of a cringe moment for you. We do have the Page of Swords, so that's that new idea, that new mentality that, oh my gosh, I know better, and I look back and I didn't even, what was I thinking? Four of Pentacles coming through. Allow this situation, I mean, that Ace of Swords, you're finally seeing the truth, right? So you're looking at your past with a fresh new vantage point, fresh new mindset, a more mature mentality with that Page of Swords. Allow this moment to happen, feel it, go through it, don't dwell, okay? With that Four of Pentacles, you're gonna have to just let it go, let it crumble away as this new ego comes through. I see the sunshine peeking through. Look at that, that sun card peeking through, okay? At the end of this, even though this might be a little bit of a painful, cringy moment, you will be better for it, all right? So kudos to you, because not everybody tries to actually make a change, you know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? Give yourself more credit out here. Some of you guys, I feel like you're probably being harder on yourself. You probably feel like you shouldn't be forgiven. Don't be so hard on yourself. If Spirit is here giving you this reading saying, hey, forgive and move on, focus on the good, then fucking move on and focus on the good, okay? You are redeemable. That's what I'm going to say. You are redeemable. Some of you guys, you might be worried with the Judgment card. You might be worried about karma coming back. Something like that. Like, oh my God, look at all this trash shit I did. Spirit is saying, you're good. So just chill. Move on. You didn't know any better, all right? That's it, all right? Now, if you do continue to move in this way, this toxic way, now that you actually know better, now that's a different situation, okay? Karma hits a little bit different when you know better and you don't do better, okay? So some more responsibility in how you present with this new mentality, with this new wisdom, with this new maturity, all right? But anyway, we have the Magician card. You're getting a free pass is what I'm getting. Ultimately, you're getting everything is being wiped clean. You're getting a clean slate here. Don't harbor this guilt and resentment towards yourself. The guilt is just, if you're carrying guilt and shame, I would say let it go, because I feel like the ultimate message here is you are forgiven. Are you going to do better though? You are forgiven. The judgment has been cast. Some of you guys, you might have already seen, like, maybe you've seen, like, the karma of this situation is a missing out with that Four of Cups, okay? The karma is a missing out of opportunity. So you've already paid the price. So look at it like that, and so you can move on. There's certain things that you missed out on because you were toxic, or because of the toxic things, and it's fine. Yeah, that Judgment card wants to be said there. It definitely wants to be seen. Your debt is cleared, okay? Your debt is cleared. Whatever the consequences were, you've already seen it. That's what I want to say there. All right? So move on now. Knight of Wands coming through. You got a clean slate, baby. God forgives you. God loves you. Okay? All right. What else you got? Page of Cups coming through. Upright. Be sweeter. Be gentler with yourself here. What's this card? Oh, God. With the Devil card. Oh, my gosh. See, some of you guys are still harboring... You're not believing it. You're not believing that you can be better is what I'm getting. And some of you guys, you might be tempted to go back into the self-sabotage mode. Like, you look back at your old self and then you're like, you look at this, you realize the demons have been running the show, you know, and you're like, all right, well, this is what I am then. Well, why change now? That is a temptation here. Do not fall into that temptation. Some of you guys might, some of you guys won't, you know. But the move here, Two of Cups coming through. The move here is knowing better and doing better as a result of this being highlighted. Not looking at this and saying, all right, well, we out here. This is just what I do. This is not what you do. And this is not who you are. This is what you became because of whatever given situations, whatever consequence, whatever situations you've gone through. This action, this part of you was just a consequence of what you've been. But now that you understand that, you understand the nature of why you've been walking around running in this world in this way, now you have the opportunity to, with the Magician card, create a new reality for yourself. So that's the energy here. Create a new reality. We're going to cover that Devil energy up with the Magician card, okay? Oh, I didn't realize that part wasn't showing. Yeah, so we got the Magician card. You could choose to be empowered, or you can choose to still be tied up by the things that had you in a chokehold before, the inner demons that were running the show. What are you going to choose here? You have to, one, choose to forgive yourself. But I feel like if you stay in shame and guilt, you're going to allow this to continue to go. And you're not going to believe that you deserve better. All right? So ultimately, this is about self-acceptance, self-forgiveness, understanding what your demons are. It doesn't mean that it disappears. It just means that you now can control it a little bit better. You can reel it in. You can understand why you're moving in a certain way. All right? And then making a decision to forgive yourself and then do better. All right? Forgive yourself and then focus on being better. All right? That's it. All right. I'm going to dig into that Five of Swords really quickly, because I do feel this energy of like a little bit of hopelessness. Like, I can't be any better than this, which is, wow, the Two of Cups. Yeah. You are better than that. You are better than that. You can be better than what you are. We can always improve. Doesn't matter where you're at in your life right now. You can always find a way to improve. And that is the message here, that Spirit sees you. They see what your potential is. And they're like, we are still rooting for you, okay? If you're not rooting for yourself, we are rooting for you, okay? And you can do better than this. We believe that. This is why we're still here, despite this. Okay, the judgment has already been cast. We already see that your potential is greater than your flaws. All right, so they're betting on you. Are you going to bet on yourself? All right, that's the question there. All right, why is that Five of Swords there? It's kind of hard, it seems, to some of you guys. You might realize, like, you might look back at your old self, or whatever, or just realizing this part of you that is not, that's toxic, and you're like, shit, I got a lot of work to do, huh? Some of you guys, you are going to have that moment, and that might be discouraging and might lead to feeling hopelessness. Again, You can move through it. Spirit believes in you. They're rooting for you. They're not going to ask you to do something that you can't handle. All right? So you might realize there's some deep-seated issues, but you can move through it. You can. If it's therapy, then do that. All right? Whatever the case is, there is some work that needs to be done, and let's start this healing journey, okay? That's what it is, all right? Ultimately, self-forgiveness, self-acceptance, and then moving forward with some real action steps, whether it's therapy or whatever the case is, some real movement forward, some an action plan to move differently moving forward. Not just saying I'm just going to be better in a theoretical sense. How are you going to be better? What does this entail? And then when this rears its ugly little head, how are you going to combat that in that moment? If this represents overeating and you feel like you're overeating because you're sad, and now this demon came out, you realize that that's your demon, right? Now it's like, okay, when I feel like I need to eat and I know I'm not hungry, what would I do? What are some clear action steps that I can do to stop myself from eating? Do I just, maybe I make a smoothie instead? Right? Because I just want to taste in my mouth. Okay, maybe that's just what I need. All right. If this is addictions, same thing. Okay, when I'm thinking about drinking and smoking, maybe I'll just hit the gym instead. There's some clear action steps that need to be had so you can move forward. Therapy could be a great tool for you, or if you can find your own action steps, that's fine too. But there needs to be not a theoretical idea of getting better, but an actual action step to get better for there to be some improvement. Don't be overwhelmed by this idea of getting better. Action steps and a plan will help you get there. All right? All right, man. I'm done off my pulpit. Forgive yourself. Love on yourself, because Spirit is out here saying, we still love you, baby. You ain't the only one with demons out here, baby. We out here. We all out here, motherfucker. Like, come on, okay? Forgive yourself and move on. Get over here. Get over that. All right? All right. Well, let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG, Taryn the Heel. Add me on the Twitters and the TikToks and the IGs and all that, all right? Thank you till we meet again. Peace.